In this lesson, we're going to look at doing a little facial sculpting, in particular on the nose. And there's a couple of different techniques that are very popular, very easy to do to help resize the nose. And in this case, I mean, our model's nose is fine, but we're going to make it smaller anyway just because we can. Okay, so start off, technique number one is this one gives you a very realistic retouch. So the other one's going to look like more fun, but I think this one gives you usually a better result. You're going to get the lasso tool and draw a large selection, making sure you grab lots of skin around the nose and go all the way around the nose like that. Lots of space around it. And then we're going to add a feather to soften the edges so you don't see, where we did our retouch. Go to feather, let's drop in like, I don't know, 12 to 15 pixels. Something like that. Then we're going to press Command J on Mac or Control J on PC to take that selected area and put it up on its own layer so you just have floating nose with some soft edges. Now, here's what you're going to do. Get the Move tool. Press Command T on Mac or Control T on PC to bring up the free transform handles. Then you're going to hold three keys on your keyboard. Shift, Option, Command if you have a Mac, or Shift, Alt, Control if you have a PC. Then you can grab either the left or right handle, it doesn't matter, up here in the top corners, and drag inward, and it just does a perspective effect on the nose. Okay, drag further than you think you should. Then let go of the keyboard, let go of all the handles, grab the top one, and then just drag straight down to where the nose kind of goes back into position. But the nose that goes back into position is a much smaller nose than the original. Hit Return or Enter to put it back into place, and I want to show you what a difference we made, because a lot of these things you look at and go, did we really make that big a difference? Well, take a look. Here's before, and there's after. Before and after. Now you've just got a little bit of a minor retouch to do, so click over here on the background layer. Let's get the Healing Brush tool. Let's make the brush a little smaller, and let's just retouch anything that needs to be done down here in this area right there. And then anything over here, not really. I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, I think we're pretty good all the way around. Whoops, I did kind of a little harsh job there. Let's merge the two together. Press Command E or on PC Control E to merge those together, and then we can do our last little retouch with two clicks right there. And we've pretty much got the brand new smaller nose. Now, that's technique number one. Technique number two, let's revert and start over. Technique number two, you go into the filter menu and choose Liquify. And it brings up the Liquify dialog box that you see right here. And you're going to use the fourth tool down. It's called the Pucker tool. And you need to make the Pucker tool probably a little larger than the nose itself. And you're just going to click. You're just going to click kind of right there. 1, 2. Now you need to keep track of how many times you click. So move to the other side, shrink the brush, and go 1, 2, 1, 2. You want to do this in even numbers, or at least remember how many clicks you did. It doesn't have to be even numbers, but remember how many numbers you did on each side, so you're resizing the nose as a whole. So the left nostril gets reduced by 2 clicks, the right nostril gets reduced by 2 clicks. If you do 3 clicks to the tip of the nose, that's not a big deal because there's only 1. 1, 2, 3, but then come over here and do 1, 1, remember what you've got. Now don't forget to go up here too and shrink the bridge of the nose a little bit like that, couple of clicks like that, and you've got a very nice, very, very simply done retouch. Let's click OK and look at the difference before and after. Before and after. The advantage of this is there's really not much retouching to do afterwards. It really does a pretty good job. The disadvantage is I think the nose doesn't look quite as natural as it did the other way. Because the other way you were actually taking the nose and just making it smaller. This way you're actually reshaping the nose. So it is actually, you are changing their facial structure just a little bit with this one. It is minor and most folks don't notice, but if anyone was going to notice, it would most likely be from the second technique rather than the first technique. So there's a couple of ways to do that, and we're going to show you a different way to do a little nose sculpting in just a moment. We're going to do a whole retouch from beginning to end, but just wanted to kind of touch on both of those because they're both very, very popular, very, very easy to do, and they have a big, big impact.